Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Whew. Wow. Hang on, I need to test out something first. Okay, okay, my mic is on right now. Hopefully that is. Wait, why is it so Ah, dang it. Hang on. Why is my mic slow again? I've already like okay, this is not the one. Okay, found it. Okay, seems like, hang on. Test. Okay. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 3 2 1 1 2 3. Okay, everything's going to be fine. The reason why I haven't actually started the game yet is because I'm trying to test out a few things before I actually started the game. Aside from that, I also wanted to test out this one. Will it? Oh, okay. It actually flies. But it wasn't all that long. Hang on. Longer. Bigger. Okay, should be fine. Alright then. Let's test another one. There we go. Well, that's gonna stay for quite a long time though, but... Wait, hang on. Shouldn't it ricochet or something? Okay, that's no fun. It just disappeared right after it appeared. Well, dang it, I guess. Alright, let me open up Steam and start the game this time. Whew, boy. What a way to actually start the stream, am I right? Okay, like yesterday, we are going to do it co-op, but I don't think we're gonna get dangle nuts within the game co-op. Probably with someone else. So yeah, I expect it to be someone different this time. Okay, before I actually fully started the game, I actually need to do this one. That way I can actually see the chat. Alright. Oh, that's really nice. So, well, last progress, we're actually on chapter 2, so we're gonna continue from there. But prior to everything, we actually need to double check on the skills. Yeah, I would actually, oh, we do not have enough. Nope, what? And then finally... R? Okay, oh wait. I need to go back. Okay, well, ends that ends well, I guess, but It's time for us to continue, but okay, difficulty normal as usual, screen mode single, everything allow, playing for fun, start game. Let's see where we gonna get, or who we gonna get. Oh, and also, I actually made this really good mango mix with soy sauce and chili peppers. Well, I have to balance it out with some salt and sugar, of course, but good god, this is actually tasting really nice. So while we are waiting, might as well hope that we get someone who knows around it or something. Seems like we're still gonna wait a bit. How? How are the graphic stuff on Facebook right now? Good god. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh, seems like Dangle is away. Can we even invite them if they don't have the game? It's really unfortunate, actually. Okay, let's go back first. Well, let's try and hear for the story and something. I'm still wondering what the agent HUD is. Okay, it's time for us to wait again. Oh, po-po. To that one person who is watching me, no one is joining at this point. That is unfortunate too. Ah, well. You know what? Well, actually, I'm gonna actually just do this. Okay, if there's no song or sound anyway, I have to say forgive me, but for now, let's keep up with the tradition, shall we? Oh, hang on. I actually need to get this one out from my system, that is. Say what? Okay, hang on, let me just write it to okay. Well, because we are technically waiting for a player, well, we might as well just play the Sudoku game first. It's not like anyone's gonna come at this point. But even then, worse for wear, we probably just end up missing someone. So yeah. Okay, Rule 101, always check every number. That's 3 of the 2s. Oh, this is actually straightforward actually. I'm gonna place 2 number there, and yeah. Kinda straightforward it seems. So let's go to number 3. We could not narrow down number 3 as of yet, but can we narrow down number 4 though? Doesn't seem like it. Sadly, that is. How about number 5? Ooh, there's a lot of number 5 here. We should be able to narrow it down, but yeah. Worse for wear, this can either be 5 in any of the thingy, you know. So let me just 5 here and 5 here. So how about 6? Can we narrow down the 6? Yes, we can. 6 is right here. How about the number 7? Well, that's only 2 7s here. At least it wasn't 6 7. I'm so bad at this. Well, not the Sudoku part, but just the joke part. And by all means, I'm not the fastest one to actually complete this thing, so I'm just taking it with a chill pill, that is. So yeah. So next on the list is actually number 8. There's way less 8 than I expected, so we'll skip over that to number 9. And there's even less number 9 here, so unfortunate for us. Okay, how about... let's go back, because I think that we might be able to find something around here, but as for now, it's pretty hard. I mean, the ones missing here is actually 1, 2. 2 cannot be placed here, so 2 is only either here or here. So we can put 2 here. 1 can be right here, but I doubt it's gonna be 1 though. So the number 3 could not still around here, which means 2 and 3 is here, the rest of them is right here. How about the number 4? 4 we have. 5 cannot place it here, but we can actually. Okay, can either be the top one or the one below. So how about number 6? Okay, we have number 6, 7. Oh no. Okay, unfortunately, we can only place. Okay, we can actually place 7 on all this tiles over here, but yeah, fortunate. How about the number 8? Okay, we cannot place 8 over there. We can actually place over here, which leave the last part of it being 8. So okay, finger crossed, this might be 8. Okay, that's actually good. That's actually good. It narrowed this one down to 8. So did this leave us with one single question? 2 and 3 over here, 4, 5, and there's also 1. Okay, we can actually place 1 over here as well. Oh dear me, I think it would be better for us to actually just skip this one for now and focus on the other numbers that we might be able to solve this time, considering that we have filled up the a few of the boxes. So there should be like an answer or something. Oh, actually we cannot place 2 here, which means this one should be 2 and this one, the last one, should be 3. Okay, doesn't help us that much, but it definitely helps on the number 2 though, which means that number 2 can only be placed either here or here. As for this one, right, yeah, this one is the same thing. Why am I feeling like I'm about to actually burst? Okay, change of plan. If there's no people going to join me to play Resident Evil 7, then I'm just gonna change the game to Genshin Impact, because we can actually explore a lot more. And this one we just need to wait like for a long time, and that's gonna be way too long for me to actually wait. So yeah, let's just wait for a bit, maybe like up until like for 15 minutes or so, or maybe like until we kinda complete this one altogether. It's gonna be fine. Okay, back to number 1. Alright, number 1 still 1. That's gonna be concerning. Okay, 2, nothing change. 3, how about 3? 3, not much change. 4, can we place 4 anywhere right now? How about 5? Wait a second. Okay, high chance is that 5 might actually be here if it's not here. So if it's red, then okay, that's good. Okay, we actually narrow it down. This one should, no, it's still gonna, it's covered quite a lot, but well, Month's best score. Are you trying to tell me that I'm slow as heck in solving everything? Dang. You don't have to actually rub it on the wounds, to be frank. Okay, so This one could either be 1 or 7. I'm not gonna risk it just yet. However, I'm going to risk it like right here first. So 1 is definitely a no-show. 2 is there, 3 is here, number 4. 4 could not be placed here, but it can be placed right here. So I ought to place 4 right here first. How about 5? 5 we have. 6, 6. A variable, yes. Should be able to place in a lot of places actually. So go to 7, 8, maybe 9. Okay, that does not narrow it anywhere close than I expected it to be, unfortunately. So this one could not have number 1 on this one, so surely enough one of this might gonna be number 1, but it's definitely gonna be in the middle. And depending on where it's gonna be, I ought to say that this one might be in the middle. Hopefully. Okay, I was right. Okay, I was right. So that is actually good, which technically means that this one could either be 1 or 1 right here. So let me just do a quick 1 around here. So number 1 is right here. How about 2, 3? Okay, number 4. Okay, we cannot narrow number 4 yet. 5 we already have here. 6. Okay, how about 7? 7. Okay, can we narrow? Okay, we can actually narrow down number 8 actually. Okay, number 8 is right here. 9. How about 9? Okay, we can only put 9 here, which means the last number is actually 4 right here. In technical term, the number 4 on the group above is actually right here, which technically means we're left with 1 on this side. It could either be 7 or no, but the fact that we can only place 7 here, it kind of makes it 1 over here and 7 over here, and then we can actually place 1 right here. Pretty straightforward, you could say that. How about number 2? Number 2, we can place number 2 right here. And mind you, this is an extreme difficulty, which is the highest difficulty that we could get. And I'm actually solving this within 11 minutes or so. And I'm talking more than I'm solving it, frankly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we could not place 7 anywhere yet. However, we might be able to place 8, maybe? No, we could not. Actually, we cannot. Unfortunately, but that is what it is. So, can we narrow down any of the numbers now? Not yet. No, not yet, unfortunately. Oh, number 2. Okay. If we can, at the very least, find 1 point that we can actually place the number 2 here, but we might be able to solve something. But that's not going to be the case. Got out number 3. Can we place number 3 anywhere? Number 3 here, number 3 here, she, her, she's, nope. How about number 4? Okay, number 4. Okay, this is actually pretty harsh. How about number 5? Can we place number 5 anywhere yet? Unfortunately, no. Same result, because this one can still cover 5 and this one can still cover 5. How about 6? Can we at the very least narrow number 6 down? No? Okay, that's unfortunate. How about 7? 7 is definitely no show. It's gonna be harsh. How about 8? Can we do anything with 8? Yes, we can. We can narrow it down to this one, which technically means nothing. It meant nothing. It's just gonna give us this area to be filled up, which actually meant that the number 8 could not go anywhere close right here, which being covered. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, how about number 9 now? Can we narrow down number 9? Unfortunately, no. Okay, back to number 1 it seems. Okay, if we can't do anything about it, then we have to kind of find another way. Okay, we can confirm that number 1 needs to be around here. It cannot be in here, so yeah. And number 2 we already have. 3, 4, 5, 6. How about number 6? So 6 could either be placed here, here, or here. 7 we have, 8 and 9 is definitely all of them. Hurrah! We did not solve any of it at all. That's unfortunate. Okay, let me think now. How about the one above? Or maybe like this one. We only have 3 slots to be filled up. Maybe we can actually solve it. 1, 2, 3, missing 4. So fortunately, we can place 4 right on this too. So that's wrong one. But we cannot place 4 right here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about 7? Okay, we can actually place 7 like right here for now. And 8, and then finally 9. 9 can cover all of it. Who would have thought? 9 can cover all of it. Because 9 has the least number so far. But there is one concern that I could say that this one could either be 7 or 9, and this one could either be 4 or 9. I'm gonna take the gamble that this one might be 4. Okay, that actually works. That actually is going to be helpful, but okay, this one. Okay, we can actually narrow this one down to 4 then, and sure, it's not gonna help us that much, but yes, it is helpful one way or another. Okay, how about 1, 2? Okay, let's try with the one above. And we're still kind of waiting. Oh man, this gonna take a long while before we can even find another player to play game with us in this one. Pretty unfortunate. Okay, 5. Again, let's double check. 1. I'll place 1 here. Actually, 2. Still nothing. 3. Okay, we can still place 3 over here. 4, that's the new number, and 5. Why would 5? Can we narrow it down somehow? Nope. 6. Right, we can actually narrow down 6. 6 is gonna be right here actually, so by doing so we can actually narrow it down to this one too, which technically means it doesn't help at all, unfortunately. Oh well. But it does mean that it could either be like this two. So unfortunately we can only narrow down one of the 6. So yeah. How about number 7? Can we narrow the number 7 somewhere, one way or another? Maybe not, maybe yes, maybe not, no? Yeah, unfortunately no. How about the number 8? Can we narrow down the number 8 again? As usual, let's see if we can even narrow it down. Let's see, we are unable to do so, unfortunately. How about number 9? That does not come in close, even. So as usual, this top here only have 3 number left to actually cover. So 1, 2. Okay, we could say that the number 1 can only be placed here. So it could either be like this one or this one or this one or something like that. And there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then number 7. Not about number 7. Can we place number 7 anywhere? We can actually place number 7 here and number 7 here. How about number 8? 8. Can we place 8 anywhere? We can actually place 8 right here, and we can actually place 8 like this too. So I'm gonna say that this one should be number 1. Alright, that is actually a lucky guess. Whew. That does not help that much, but it does help narrow down a bit. Just meant that we still kind of have a long way to go before we can even narrow it further down. Should I even play with the bot? Because many people say that the bot is actually very, very annoying to actually deal with, especially in Resident Evil 6. I don't know, actually. I'm actually torn between trying it or no. How about number 2? Can we narrow number 2 down? Hang on. Oh, never mind. How about number 3? Number 3. Can we narrow down number 3? Nope, we could not. Okay, that's unfortunate. All of this require number 7, and one of these can only like have number 7 on it. And mind you, I can still place number 7 here because this one have a missing number 7. And that is a fact, to be honest. So let's see if we can solve the bottom one. Okay, this one is actually required 9. I'm going to gamble this might actually be number 7. Nope, it's number 8. So which means this one is 7 and this one is 8. Okay, we only have like 1 mistake for now. We can have like 3 mistake maximum, otherwise we have to repeat it all over again. Technically speaking, it meant that the page is torn. Okay, how about now? Specifically number 7. Can we get anything out of number 7 this time? No, yeah, I don't think so. Okay, how about number 1? Any update that we can actually use? Nope. Can actually put number 1 right here. What about number 2? Not much of an update actually, but definitely helps narrow it down to this block right here. How about number 3? Number 3, also not much, but it actually helps that number 3 can only be placed right here, so yeah. How about number 4? Can we narrow down number 4 now? No? Unfortunately we could not. How about number 5? Okay, unfortunately we could not. Number 6. We don't place number 6 around here. It's gonna be a hard thing to do. Number 7. 7 also have none. 8. If there's no 8, then how am I supposed to kinda do anything about this? We can only place 8 here and right here. Oh dear. The one way to actually solve this is by actually this one actually need 3. We can still place 3 around here actually, but up 3. But we can also place 3 right here, which means it covers all of it. Okay, what about number 4? Number 4. We have number 4 here. Number 5, we have none. We can only place number 5 here and here. How about number 6? We have. How about number 7? Number 7 we can only place here and yeah, we can only place here. So because this one has 3 numbers and this one has 2, I'm going to say that this one should be number 3. And I turn out to be right. Somehow. And I'm actually fearful for that. Okay, that's definitely not gonna help that much, but at very least it's something rather than nothing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Okay, we can only place 7 right here actually, fortunately. And then we can also place 9 around here. Okay. Because this only have 2 numbers and we can only place 7 there, and this one is 5. Which technically means we have been able to narrow the 5 down to this one. And we're still waiting for another play, it seems. And Danglnut is still away. Unfortunately again. Why are there so less people playing this game now? Oh man. Do I have to play with a bot? How about 6? 6. Can we narrow 6 down now? Not much. Okay, there's only 3 numbers here, so 1. Okay. Can only place 2 here. And then there's also number 3. Number 3 can also be placed here. Which means this one only have like 1 number, and that number is actually 9. So that means in the middle, one of this must be 9. So that does not solve anything at all, but definitely helps to know that 2 of this is actually 2 or 3, which technically wait, that's 3 up here. That already narrowed it down. This one is actually 2 and this one is actually 3. which technically meant then that okay, this one is actually 2, and this one is the final 2 that we need. Okay, how about number 3? Number 3, cover that. Okay, number 3 actually cover here, and then the last one is actually right here. Okay, we finished with number 3. That's actually good. We are making progress, and sorry for splitting too much, I think. Okay, back to where we were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8. Okay, we cannot place number 8 right here, so that means this one is number 8 and this one is number 9. Booyakacha. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It also meant that number 8 on this one is actually on here. Presumably, which also makes this one number 9. So, where else should we kinda edit now? Okay, back to number 1. Fortunately, okay, number 1 we can narrow it down to this one, which means this one is number 1, and this one is number 1, and this one is also number 1, and this one is number 6. That's already narrowing down as far as we can get. How about number 4? Okay, the number 4 is still here. We could not change it at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about the number 7? 7 can only be placed here, so fortunately 7 is here. Okie dokie. This one is 4 then, and this one should be 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is actually 6, which technically speaking makes 6 right here, which then left us with number 7 and number 8 and number 9. So let's start with number 9 first. Can we narrow it down? Okay, this one number 9, which means this one is number 7. Now then, let's make number 7 right here, and number 7 gonna be there, and the rest will be 9, and finally 9. Would you look at that? Perfect! We won! And there's still no player wanted to join us. So unfortunately I have to cut this stream early on. Unless I can find someone who actually wanted to play with me, then unfortunately oh boy! That is by far the first bot that actually doesn't know how to actually type the thingy. Smart one, bot. You got banned. Fortunately. But yeah. I had to end the stream here, but I'm gonna stream again, but this time it's gonna be Genshin, and we're gonna focus mainly on Natlan this time. Specifically on the Collective of Plenty. So yeah, stay tuned. So I'll be right back.